What's up, everybody? We're just some dudes being guys. We're coming at you with the first podcast. I am Connor Hodges, and we've also got
Jake Kruse
and Aaron Beeber.
And like I said, we're just some dudes being guys and sharing what we want. All right, so first thing we have decided to talk about is something that seems to be a pretty big thing right now, and that is the game Fortnite.
Fuck that game.
True.
Personally, none of us play it. We play a more mature game.
PUBG.
PUBG is the far
Let's go.
superior game.
Master Race.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like to argue that one, but I mean, it's a lot more realistic and not for a 5-year-old. If I'm being honest.
That's very
with you.
true.
If I'm being
Fortnite
blunt.
is a cartoon.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible in a game aspect, but when you try and compare it to other Battle Royale games, it just kind of misses some key points.
Like everything.
Yeah. I mean, the building is kind of like, it's a neat feature.
That's the only
unique.
thing. That's the only thing
It's
it has
unique.
going for it.
I mean, everything else, though. I mean, like, the weapon progression, you can't really get anything
That's
like
The
different.
gunplay is
attachments.
fucking AIDS.
Oh, the gunplay's bad. The gunplay's really bad. And it bugs me that you can't lay down. I don't know why.
You know what? I've never even played Fortnite. That would bug me very much so.
It
Yeah,
bugs
you
me
can-
that you can disguise yourself as a fucking bush and run around.
Hey, I do that in PUBG sometimes, where I'll just be rolling through a field, going towards the circle, and I'll just crouch down right
No,
in the
you
bush.
can literally equip a bush.
Yeah,
onto
I
you.
realize. But me and Connor just joke around, and we'll just be going through a field and be like, hey, look, I'm playing Fortnite because I'm fucking 5.
I mean, I don't know. It's a funny game. I mean,
yeah, to say the least.
It's just, I don't know. It's just not good.
PUBG is definitely superior.
I guess the other thing besides like the building that's got going for it is the fact that it's free.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, like,
That's why most people.
The only
probably play
reason
that.
I ever even played it was because PUBG wasn't on console yet at the time. So
yeah. I mean, a lot of the people that I've talked to about like when I'm like, hey, PUBG's better, you should play that, and they're like, yeah, but you know, Fortnite's free, so I was like, yeah, that's fair.
it's worth the
And-
money though.
Yeah, and a lot of people have PS4, and Fortnite or PUBG isn't on PS4 yet.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
I mean,
very
that is one thing, I guess.
And most people probably started on Fortnite since PUBG wasn't out on console, and then they just didn't want to switch
True.
Yeah.
since they already gotten good at that game.
Yeah, I might have liked Fortnite better if I didn't already play PUBG on PC.
True.
Yeah, Fortnite wouldn't be bad if you hadn't played PUBG, because like
It's
PUBG
just
PUBG's a lot better.
it's just not comparable.
Yeah,
No.
that's true.
There's just so much more to the game of PUBG that I don't know.
It's just superior in every way.
In Fortnite, I feel like I can run around and just not even care at all and just like shoot stuff. But like in PUBG, I have to like take a stealth aspect.
We go off in PUBG.
We do. The other host has talked. He just says treat. He said just got up. Well, maybe he can join us halfway through.
Tell him he's lying.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention one of our hosts is currently MIA. Said he would be here, isn't here.
He might be showing up.
It's actually an AWOL situation.
He is our resident sports broadcaster.
Yeah, he definitely knows a lot about sports. So we were kind of banking on him to bring up some new topics of sports.
Maybe some controversial
Yeah.
sports topics.
Like us three know a lot about sports, but like not as much as this kid. This kid knows really stupid stats that nobody should know, but he
That's true.
he knows
That's
them.
true.
But-
Man's is a god.
But he's not
He is.
here, so
He's not here, but I am messaging him, and he might show up. So that would be pretty great.
Would be muy bien.
I'd like to speak about sports, but I mean, if he shows up, then
You know what we know more about than him?
what?
Esports.
Esports, man.
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
That's the game right there. That's a banger.
That is a banger. If any of you listeners have not played Rocket League, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
That's true.
It's such a good game.
it's an incredible game.
I mean,
Bangers only.
I do rage at it occasionally, but I mean,
Oh my
Quite
god,
often.
you rage cock on that game.
Quite often.
I broke my headset, so
It's true.
that is a thing.
Because of 1v1s.
Did you hear my dog?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
That was Maggie.
That was a whimper. A whimper lad.
Wimpa. Anyway, yeah. Rocket League's a banger.
It is.
It is a banger. I mean, it's just a really solid game.
That's true. That is very true. Okay.
I thought I heard like something going on downstairs. So
Dude, I thought I heard the door.
Yeah, so I was just kind of waiting to hear if I heard like Colin or something like that.
That'd be incredible timing if he made it over here in that timing.
I know.
That'd be
He hasn't.
Especially with all the fucking snow outside.
40.
He hasn't replied yet, but it's okay.
He'll get here.
He will. He will.
Hopefully.
We hope so.
We would indeed.
We could start talking about sports without him.
Yeah, I guess so. So
We could just get the input.
I mean, he can give us some really retarded stats later or
That's
something
true.
like that.
We could talk about the Super Bowl. He'll give us the stats at Super Bowl.
Yeah, true. He probably already has it memorized on how many exact touches so and so has on the ball, and it's like a
Probably has
right
counted
guard.
out how many steps a specific player took.
Tom Brady took exactly 2,142 steps with his left foot, in which case one of them he was limping, so it counted as a half.
True. But yeah, I thought it was a good game. It was really intense towards the
It
end.
was actually an entertaining Super Bowl for once.
I know.
First one in a while.
It also made it more entertaining to me because the Patriots lost. so
True.
that was
True.
that was a big deal for me.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Honestly, fuck the Patriots.
Dude, they win too much.
Yep. They win when they shouldn't too much.
Yeah. But there was apparently those two controversial catches, which the second one was not controversial at all, but apparently
First
it was.
one, a little bit, but
Which one was the first controversy?
the first
first
one was
one
where
was-
he caught it and was like bobbling it out of bounds, out of the back of the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
And then the second one, he caught it and dove, and the ball hit the ground in the end
Yeah.
zone.
That one wasn't.
That one was
shouldn't
not
have never been
controversial.
controversial.
No, because
He was
like
a runner.
yeah, he took 3 steps and dove, and like one
and
of the
turned up
stipu-
field.
yeah,
Even
one of the
if he wasn't
stipulations.
technically considered a runner, he fucking dove. He
Yeah.
should definitely. Yeah.
I mean, if people are allowed to like dive out of bounds, but as long as the
Yeah,
ball's like over the
exactly.
pylon,
That,
and
yeah.
like they fumble it half the time whenever they do that,
Yeah, because
because
they
like
hit the ground and it goes boom.
because they're holding it on with just their hands.
Yeah.
And if that's a touchdown, I don't know why this wouldn't have been one.
Exactly. There's no controversy on that one.
And that one took longer to keep standing than the other one.
That's because the refs were trying
Probably-
to figure out how they could turn it towards the pass.
But they couldn't.
Nope. They're
No.
like, well, there's no way to turn this one, boys.
Not
We're
about
just gonna
half.
have to call it a teeter. We'll figure it out later.
But yeah, the first one, There's
First
still,
one, I think they called it early in the game just because they're like,
there's still
Patriots will
some
come back.
there's still some people that are a little upset about it, but
I still think it was a touchdown.
I do too.
I do too because I don't know. I just didn't see him like bobble it. To me, it just looked like he readjusted it.
Yeah.
He never lost possession of it, really, I don't think.
I don't think so.
I'm not. Yeah. There are controversies over whether he actually ever had possession of the ball, like full possession.
I don't understand how.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He caught the ball
Honestly-
and turned.
He caught the ball, turned, tucked, and then adjusted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is a catch anymore?
A catch
Like,
is whatever
they
the
have
NFL
made
wants it to
they've
be.
made so many new rules
Yeah, that's true.
that it's insane.
Yeah,
They just don't even make sense.
it's basically whatever the refs want to call a catch is a catch.
Pretty much, but like
But it changes between the games, it seems like.
yeah,
Mhm.
they don't even have like a consistency.
2 different games on the same Sunday could have one thing as
Yeah.
a catch, and then the exact same play happens in another game and it's not a catch.
I know it doesn't make sense.
So it really just depends.
I don't get it.
NFL rules are retarded.
NFL rules are retarded.
I don't know. Why can't? Back in the day, football was great because you catch a ball and it's okay. It doesn't matter if you like let go of it for 0.01 seconds or like your left pinky toe didn't make contact with the ground before your right pinky toe or
That's what it'll be like
some
when the,
shit like that.
when the XFL comes back. That's going to be dirty.
True. I'm kind of excited to see where that goes.
I am too, because I feel like people are just going to get destroyed.
Well, yeah, because there's no fair catches on kicks, so every
There's
fucking kick returner is going to be absolutely leveled.
There's no rules. It's literally just football minus the rules.
It's
They're
like
like-
backyard football, which would be kind of cool.
Hmm?
It's kind of, backyard football-y, like it's just like kind of do whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's more organized, obviously. But
It's organized, but like the rules are a lot less, obviously.
which I'm okay with.
Are you letting the damn dog in?
Maggie. Okay. Anyway, My dog was just being a little annoying there.
Scratching at the door.
Well, soon she was about to be like, just like start barking. And
Exactly.
wasn't about to have that.
Colin's here.
Wait, Colin's here?
I said that's how we will know if Colin is
Oh,
here.
I hope so.
Anyway. Yeah, looking forward to the XFL.
Yeah, same.
It's not till 2020, right?
Yeah, 2020. But that'll come soon enough.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
We'll be 20 by then. 21, some of us.
True.
Well,
You?
some of us will be 19.
True.
I won't be 19 for long in 2020. That's okay.
By 2020, I will already be 21. Wait, no.
Well,
no,
not
I
until
won't.
September.
Yeah.
Well, basically October.
True.
Yeah.
You won't turn 21 until 2021.
Which is upsetting, but hey, when I get old and have Alzheimer's, I'll just see what year it is and I'll know how old I am.
No, that's true.
So, that'll be nifty.
Yeah.
And you'll forget how to read which year it is.
Or you'll forget the fact that you have to look at the year to figure out your age. So you're just like, oh, I quit.
If it comes to that point, I don't think it matters how old I am.
It's like, fuck this.
At that point, you can't tell the difference between a steak and a blended steak. So you just kind of do it for state.
Do it for state.
Do it for
Do it
state.
for state. I still need to see if Iowa State's going to get back to me on that.
That's true.
If I'm getting in or not.
I don't even know if they've sent our transcripts. They said last week they were going to. But
Did you ask them to send yours too?
No, I just figured they would.
No, you have to ask them.
Probably
Yeah.
should do that.
Whoa!
Maybe Colin's here.
My dog just barked. But yeah.
I think the door's still locked down there.
No, I unlocked it.
Okay, good.
But college is coming up fast, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm piped up.
Okay, Jake's not going to college, but...
Jake's actually going to the Community College of the Air Force, thank you.
Technically, I am then.
Yeah, technically you are.
Okay,
Because
but-
that's the college that you have to go to, pretty much.
I mean, you basically attend it through your training, so yeah.
They're either you go to this college or you don't go to college at all.
No, they're
Until-
really like, you either go to this college or you get discharged, actually.
Really.
True.
Because
But-
it's through, tech training or whatever.
Oh.
It's
But
like-
then, once you're at your active duty base, can't you still go to classes and, through the Community College of the Air Force? Or, to get a degree?
So the way that works is the Community College of the Air Force is just for your training.
Oh, really?
So then you get credits applied toward a degree, which then you can continue later.
Any college?
I don't know how the credits transfer.
Got you.
But yeah, as for me and Aaron,
Out of state?
we're going to college, and I don't know if I'm going out of state or not, just because
Hopefully.
they need to get back to me on that.
You should. Your RAI score?
I hope so.
Should be high enough.
But
Mine was high enough.
if not, I've got other colleges to go to, but
That's true.
it's just,
So what's your first choice other than Iowa State?
I don't know, probably South Dakota, just because, I get in-state tuition there, and they already give me a scholarship. So,
True.
That's fair.
that's something, it's I would say probably Wyoming, just because I want to be in Wyoming, because it's 2 hours from Denver.
And it's, there's mountains.
There's mountains
there
and stuff like that. But practically that's more expensive, so
And you probably have to pay out of state there.
yeah, I do. Which, it's not super expensive there.
It's not that expensive there, is it? Yeah.
No.
It's probably a lot more than
It's
in-state.
not too bad. Yeah, I think it's more than in-state by a decent amount. It always is.
Exactly.
I don't understand why college is so expensive.
I don't understand it either.
It doesn't make sense to me. I understand, it's necessary for
There to be
what
a
you want,
cost.
what you want to do in your life. This is necessary for it, so obviously, you're going to need to pay to get this experience, but I just feel upwards of $20,000 a year is
Yeah, we were talking to Mr. Reams about it, and he said that his college debt coming out of college was over $50,000.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, rest in peace. And he went to UNI.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me, if I'm being honest. That's just a lot of money for school.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money for anything, but it's not even something you can hold, because I don't know.
50,000 on a car is one thing.
Yeah.
50,000 on
50,000
education is a different.
50,000 for a piece of paper.
And you literally don't even know if you're gonna get jobs after it.
Yeah.
Like,
Nothing's guaranteed after.
Well, a lot of people go to college and get a stupid ass fucking degree, and then they're 50 grand in debt, and they don't have a fucking useful degree, so they try to pay off their 50 grand loan by working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
true.
And they have a degree that means nothing, basically.
Like, if you get a degree in, like, fucking gender studies or something, that's an actual fucking major.
Yeah.
That's just
Then
a
you're
wave.
fucked.
I mean, I don't know. No offense to like those like the people that actually like care about that, but it's just there's not careers for that.
That's true.
You
I mean,
know?
there
Honestly.
is, but there's like not very many.
There's
in the
not
country.
enough.
So it's like you're gonna go through and you're not gonna be able to find a job.
I mean, if you're interested in that, I feel like there's other ways other than going to fucking college for it.
I
to
mean,
learn
you can
about it.
always like
You can take the class.
yeah, take the classes, but major in business or something that's actually
A
useful.
practical.
Yeah, like or you can even minor in whatever that is. I mean,
Like
like
a minor in gender studies. Yeah.
I mean,
That still sounds really stupid.
It does, but
but at least you'll still have a major that can actually get you someplace.
yeah.
If you yeah, I guess.
Because if you don't, then you're pretty boned.
I'd
Yeah,
still
sure.
rather major in something useful. That way, I wouldn't feel like I'm wasting my fucking money.
I know, I would too.
Or did I say major? I meant minor in.
I know what you meant though.
Yeah.
I understand.
What else?
I don't know. I was trying to think of something relating to college that I was going to say, but I don't know. I'm just ready for it.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I'm not necessarily excited for the class part because it's harder.
Or just the experience.
I'm
part.
just kind of ready to like you know, even if like all the parties and stuff like that wasn't a thing, like obviously I'm pretty hyped to live that kind of lifestyle, but like just being on my own without fully committing is going to be cool because like I don't have to fully commit to like as if I was moving into an apartment
Yeah.
because then I'm dropping all that money, but if I've never been on my own before, then it's like I don't know what I'm doing.
Well,
But,
it's
like-
still a lot of money though, because it's
No,
like,
I know, but
it's like
like
10,000 for room. and
but it's
board.
not like a permanent
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it's just a place that I'm staying, and like, I can always come right back to my house.
Yeah.
You know, like after the year's done or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like full time. I'm always living there, and you don't have to pay like bills and like your water.
Yeah,
and,
you just have to pay for living there.
Yeah. Which is probably why it's so expensive because you don't have to pay for those bills and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'd imagine with that many like rooms and stuff in one building, I would imagine the bills for Iowa State is pretty expensive, or any college.
Oh
like,
yeah.
there's just so much like water and
Definitely.
electricity, especially.
And people doing retarded shit in their dorms and breaking shit.
Yeah.
Well, that stuff's on you though.
Yeah, sir.
You pay for the
Unless they don't know who
liability
did
and
it.
stuff.
True.
Well, no, but if it happens in your apartment, then it's your problem.
Yeah, but if they do it in the hall, like if someone pisses on the carpet in the hall or something.
That's a minor fix. Just cut out the carpet, replace it,
There's probably so many spots like that or something.
or they just leave it.
I mean, yeah, I saw a video of someone pissing in the fucking halls in Iowa State.
That's disgusting.
So,
Especially if it went like unnoticed. And
which
just
I'm
started
sure it does.
Yeah.
And it just started like
90% of the time.
stinking up the hallway.
The whole hallway just smells like piss.
Oh, if it was like right in front of my dorm room and I wasn't even a part of this, I'd have been like, oh, I'd be so upset.
Yeah.
But I mean, what are you gonna do?
Sure.
Gonna find the man and do something to him? Because probably not gonna do that.
No.
But I don't know. I'm just kind of excited for a new experience other than what my life is right now.
Other than high school.
Yeah,
Fucking trash.
it's trash.
Yeah, it is.
It's honestly trash. I mean, I'm not even taking any beneficial classes this semester, except for
What, you're
econ.
telling me that entrepreneurship in sports and entertainment marketing isn't beneficial?
Dude, those classes, dude, they're just great. I don't understand it.
Shout out Mr. Schroeder.
Yeah,
You're
true. Shout
a
out.
great teacher, man.
Probably one of the
Shro,
best.
if you're on here, thank you for being a teacher. I like his classes because they're easy, though.
Yeah, until
For the most part.
until he doesn't put in your fucking 2 graphic organizers we've had done.
Yeah, I
And
know.
and then you start failing the class.
Yeah, I don't know how accounting is, but
It's
the two
pretty
classes,
shit.
2 classes I'm in are pretty easy.
Oh yeah.
Accounting's actually
with
getting
Aaron.
hard, and I'm kind of concerned how I'm going to do in that class now.
We got Pro Start though.
Pro Start is lit.
It's true. Shout out to Miss Harrell as well.
Shout out to Miss Harrell if you're on here. Thank you, actually.
Yeah, actually, thank you.
Still.
Schroeder, yours was a little bit sarcastic, but
Schroeder, fucking... God damn it, you didn't put in my fucking grades still. I'm still at a fucking 55.55%.
Schroeder, I still haven't taken that test. I'm sitting at a 28%. So
I'm not
I
sitting
could use
one.
that. I
Okay,
could use
I'm not
that.
sitting that
I
one.
thought the lowest they could put grades this semester, or this year, was 59.
So did
Yeah,
I.
I did too. And then I
Then you got a 28%.
took advanced math.
True.
Wait, what was your final grade in there?
Oh, my final grade was okay. I got a C minus.
Oh.
I pulled her above a D.
Oh.
But I think at one point it was at a D minus. So she was. I don't know what she was at, to be honest.
Yeah, it's risky. I was cutting it close as well. After getting the, 45 on the
Yeah.
test. Yeah, that was a little risky there, but it's okay.
We pulled her off.
I passed the class. I mean, barely, but passed it.
Hey, pass nonetheless.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it lost me my open, but
D's get degrees. At ADM.
Is our sports
That's fine.
routcaster going to come?
I don't know. He is,
Not replied.
he's not replied.
Probably because he's with Caitlin.
Maybe. That's very unfortunate. We'll have to introduce you guys to him second episode.
We could throw some random stats at him, but we'd have to look him up.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not the same unless if it's coming from Colin.
That's true.
Anyways, back to high school.
True. Back to high school.
I just want to get out. If I'm being honest.
I feel that on a very personal level.
I just want to go home.
Same. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yep.
I mean, it's not that I hate I hate going there, but it's not that I hate everything because my classes are really easy.
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for a better second my last semester of high school.
Actually, you could have. You could have asked for you having your opens.
Okay, yeah, I could have my opens, but other than my opens, I couldn't really ask for a better last semester. It's just so easy.
Yeah, that's true.
And most of my classes that I'm interested in, my civil engineering class and pro start and stuff like that. But,
Sports and entertainment marketing.
Yeah. And entrepreneurship.
and
But don't forget about entrepreneurship. They're
Those
basic.
classes you're not interested in, they're just easy.
yeah, but I mean, even though it's not hard and I don't have to try it all this semester, and I'll do fine.
Yeah.
I just still it just seems like a waste of my time.
Yeah.
I'm not. What am I benefiting from this?
I'm not. I
No,
know that
definitely
much.
not.
I haven't benefited from the last fucking... I don't know how many years of school.
I'm literally just here to get my final credits so I can graduate. That's the only thing that's benefiting me out of this. I mean, I guess econ is kind of benefiting me just because I
Yeah.
guess I need to learn
And
some of that
government
stuff.
did
Yeah,
that much, but not very much.
yeah. Last semester obviously benefited me more, even though advanced math
I'll
ended
give-
up hurting me. But
I'll give Gov this much. It's a lot more beneficial than any of the history classes we've taken.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Because we actually learned something about our government, not just what happened in the past.
Hey, this person killed this person.
yeah. We learned a decent amount of history, which is kind of
But
upsetting.
it was
Well,
but it's very
but it was relevant
beneficial.
to our government.
AP
today.
World History might have been one of the more beneficial classes ever with Mr. Okak.
Shout out Mr. Okak.
Shout out CAC.
Okak, if you're out there.
You were a
You're a G,
true G,
yeah.
my man.
Shout out to the CAC Pack.
Dude.
You didn't
first
teach us anything, but I got a good grade in your class and we didn't have to do anything, so.
First semester in his class, dude, we got away with so much cheating on the tests.
Oh, it was dirty.
I remember passing around someone's test around the class to cheat.
But then second semester, he turned into a Nazi, and I was like, dear
See,
Lord.
we didn't have quite that much, passing around the test, but I sat at a table with Alec Goose, Cade Steinsmith, Eli, and Jake Kenny. So I had it pretty easy.
Yeah, you're pretty easy.
I could just look across the table.
I had Dylan Barker. That's all that mattered.
Yep. That's all you need.
Yeah.
I don't remember who I had.
Anybody good?
I don't remember. I think so.
Sounds like all the smart people just got taken.
Yeah, I was like, well, all the smart people probably in AP, and they all just got said, so I don't know who you could have had.
Well, someone who knew the normal
Were you in
stuff
normal world history?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not AP. Thank God.
It was terrible, and then we took the AP exam, and I'm pretty sure I got a 1.
I got a 1.
But even Dylan got a 2.
I know.
So you need like a 3 to pass or something?
You need a 3 to get your money back, and it was $93.
Oh, wow.
Just to take the test.
Was it 93? I thought it was like 50.
Nope, 93.
You don't have to take the test, do you?
No.
Because I'm taking the AP English class, and Miss Jennison's like, "You're going to be taking the test?" I was like, "You mean spending $93 on a test I'm going to fail?" And she's like, "Well, you get a 5.0 for your GPA." And I was like, not worth it.
Pass.
So I'm not taking it for English.
You already have a 5.0 for your GPA for, like, a cumulative, because you took the AP World.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, like, just not this semester. You won't have it.
Yeah.
But a cumulative, you do.
Yeah.
That's Jake doing something.
I thought it was Maggie again. I was like,
Score up, Maggie.
bless you.
Wow. So I can see, like, the size of, like, the audio. You know, like, the audio waves are just spiked so high when Jake just sneezed.
Sorry for the ear rape. Not like anyone's going to listen to this anyway. Shout out whoever listens to this.
Yeah. Shout out to the few people that are listening right now.
We'll get him. Don't you worry.
This is number 1.
This is number 1.
This
One
is
of
where it
many.
all starts.
One of
It's
many.
going to be a legacy.
Yep.
It's going to happen.
How far are we into it? Like how many minutes?
We are about 27 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've been going for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
We're just
doing
dudes
good.
being guys.
We're just dudes being guys.
Dudes being guys.
We're just chilling, you know. I was gonna say something. Oh, so the Winter Olympics start this weekend.
Oh, yes they do.
And this morning I was going to school and listening to the radio, and they were talking about how. Whoa, that was a weird noise. They were talking about how they're just kind of confused that shuffle. What is it? Shuffle? No, not
Shuffleboard?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Shuffleboard.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the triangle with the? You know what I'm talking about?
Or are you talking about curling?
I'm talking about curling.
Curling.
I'm talking about curling.
Shuffleboard is like what you see on cruise ships that
Yeah.
old people play, and it's like a triangle, and you gotta like slide the thing. And
Yeah.
So it's like a smaller curling.
No, not
kind of,
quite.
except you don't have the broom.
Okay, so it's
And-
the same thing without the broom.
Well, not really. I mean, there's more of a point system instead of just like the little circle.
I mean, they both share the concept of sliding something down a surface, so I'll give you that.
but then again, so does hockey.
Okay, but yeah.
But in hockey, you're adding people and very aggressive people at that,
Sure.
Fights.
and a goal.
But that made me think though, like, why did we create curling?
That's so true. Whose idea was it? Like, okay, we're gonna push this, and I'm gonna sweep until I can get it just on the middle of this circle.
How do you even practice that? What technique is there in the sweeping? Like, are you just good at sweeping? Like, can't anybody just do that, or is it like a technique?
There's got to be a technique. But, I mean, for one, you have to be good at skating
Yeah.
because they're like skating while they're doing it. I feel like I can skate and I can sweep, but skating while sweeping might be something else.
Yeah, that wouldn't end well.
That might be a new tactic.
You should test that out.
Personally, I've never seen Jake ice skate.
I can. Not well, but I can.
I've never done it once.
You've never ice skated?
I'm not.
Rip.
Just throw me
Kinda
straight
fun.
into the Winter Olympics, and I got you guys.
It's kind of fun till you fall backwards on your head.
No, ice skating is fun until you have to stop because I haven't figured out the whole like turning sideways and like.
See, whenever I try to stop,
Usually, I just go towards the wall.
I try to do the thing where you like, turn your skates or whatever,
Mhm.
and then my
Usually-
feet fly out from under me, and then I land on my face.
See, I tried like the whole turning the skate thing, and I always like lose my balance. So usually, what I do is I just head towards the wall and let the skates hit first,
Yeah,
then try to grab on
yeah, that's what
for
I
dear
do.
life.
That's what I do.
That's the easiest way.
Is it harder than like rollerblading?
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
because it's like a thin little blade.
and you're also on a very slick surface.
Yeah. Whereas
That's
rollerblading,
fair.
you're on a little bit thicker wheels.
Oh, this
And it's on
reminds
hardwood.
We
me.
have a little more control over your speed with rollerblades, I feel.
Yeah.
This reminds me of something though. Like, do you remember back in middle school when we did the winter blitz? Do you remember when we went to the ice skating arena?
Wait, the ice skating rink?
Yeah, we actually went
Yes.
to the ice skating rink.
Yeah.
Remember that? And like, I think you were with me, and like everybody else went like actual ice skating. But if you went to the left,
yes.
they have like hockey.
Yeah.
And like we were
running.
literally like diving
Yeah.
out onto this ice. Like we were
Yeah.
like full-fledged diving to save these things.
Yeah. Was that the same year that the kid broke his arm?
It was a chick, but
I said the kid.
and then you said broke his arm.
Oh, my bad. Broke her arm.
No, but I don't remember if it was that year or the year before or the year after. I don't know.
I think it was a year after.
I don't know, but it was disgusting.
Yeah. Bad situation.
That one was rollerblading.
Yep.
I'm surprised nobody's like neck got sliced open at the at the ice skating area.
Oof, I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Just videos of it.
Oh, I was
But
like,
that stuff's like
I was
that
like-
would be.
like you've seen some shit.
I've been deep.
I've seen that video where it's like the goalie where he
Yep.
got his artery severed.
Pretty sure that man's died.
No, I don't think he did.
How could he not? All his blood from his body was on the ice.
I don't think he did.
He was literally laying in a pool of his own blood from his neck.
Let me look it up. Does anybody know what his name was? By
Dogs.
chance?
I have no idea.
Dogs, go down, go down.
Goalie who cut his neck. Oh wow.
What?
He was only the goalie for 16 days before that happened.
Hear that?
What?
The dude was only the goalie for that team for 16 days before it happened.
Ripsky. The backwards dad hat.
You
That
always
does
don't.
not look good.
No.
Yeah, see, it says he almost bled to death, so he was fine.
Oh.
He's still alive.
I'm not sure how.
I don't know how either.
That man's was legally dead.
No?
He had no blood.
Well, he had some.
Apparently.
He's running on fumes, alright?
He's got some fumes going. He was scooping it off the ground and shoving it back down the hole.
He's like, come on.
Come on now.
He's like, I'm alright. Ooh,
That'd be such a bad thing.
it would. That would hurt. Very much so.
Because he couldn't have done anything about it.
No.
Just some dude came flying in. And then... skirt.
And he just decided, you know what? I'm going for the throat.
Well, I don't think he decided he
No.
was going for the throat. I think it just happened.
Just kind of a situation that happened.
It's kind of a situation that was very unfortunate for one man, and then I meant,
Really
oh.
very unfortunate for both men. Because, I mean, that man's probably didn't feel too good about what he did. Because he didn't
No,
really mean to.
I wonder if anybody like threatened him at all.
He's like, I'm going to kill you.
That'd be bad. Look at this. Look at this photo.
Oof. Fly, Eagles, fly.
That's by Chris Hytha. If he happens to be on here, thanks, man. Shout out.
If you happen to be on here.
If Chris Hytha was on here, that'd be something else.
What are you doing? She wasn't done charging.
Hold up, I gotta show him some love, you know. And then you gotta tag Philadelphia Eagles because that's what everyone is. They're trying to get them to notice it.
And then also tell him to listen to the podcast.
Hey, by the way, we just give you a shout out. You're about to get like millions of followers now.
Look at that.
Ryan Mack,
That's
dude,
a dope.
what a man.
That's a dope
Dude.
picture.
Bandos are good.
Bandos are good.
You know, we need to have another
Okay.
bando trip sometime.
We do.
Once it finally like stops being freezing out.
Yeah, because I'm not really looking to go in -2 degree weather.
Yeah, neither am I.
What is the weather today? Is it -2?
It was like it said -9 in my car.
When I got to school, it said -10.
It said -6 on Snapchat when we were here.
-2 right now.
Yeah. So, there it is. Well, you know, some of us like to go to bandos and others like to chill in cars
Yeah.
while
Take
we're at
naps.
bandos.
And take naps.
All right, guys, listen to this one. So we get to this. Okay, for those that don't know, bandos are abandoned places. So it's like an abandoned school, or like in this case, it was an abandoned factory, And for those of you that don't know, I'm a photographer, so I like taking pictures of that.
I'm just a model.
Aaron's just a model, and he just likes exploring abandoned places. Jake used to be a photographer.
I'm still a photographer on the low.
You don't have your camera anymore. You sold it.
You're sleeping.
But I'm
on
also...
him. They're sleeping on him.
Jake's sleeping on them, actually.
True.
And then our friend Thomas, he's also a photographer, so he came with us. And so we drive about, I think it was an hour to the place. But then we drove around the town for an hour, I swear, trying to find this thing.
Find a good place to go in there.
Well, first off, we needed to...
Well, first we had to find
Yeah,
the
first
place.
we had to find the place. And then once we found the place, we needed a way to get in. But when we finally found, a way in, we parked up the road, and we're like, all right, let's go. And this kid, Jake, was like, I'm not going to go in, guys. I'm going to sit in the car. We're like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm sitting in the car.
We're like, whatever.
So we're like, whatever. And then we leave. We go inside, do that. That's a story for another day. But we get back after something sketchy happens, and we open the doors. And first off, Jake's freaking out as we showed up. He looks twacked. He's like, what is going on? And then we're like, he didn't know it was us at first. And then my whole entire back seat is just pooled with sweat. This man had to have sweated off 15 pounds.
It was bad.
Because it was a hot day.
And I was taking a nap in the damn car.
In the back seat of the car.
And I have leather seats, so I mean it wasn't.
It was probably pretty toasty.
But the reason I was taking a nap was because me and Aaron had the great fucking idea the night before to stay up all fucking night.
And wake Connor up in the process about 30 times with a flashlight.
The world's brightest flashlight shining it directly in his eyes. Good morning.
We're also playing Kerbal Space Simulator
on full fucking volume.
Good times. Everyone got coffee that morning, but
that didn't help.
Didn't help some of us, obviously. Some of us did.
You passed out.
I did on the way to
Waterloo.
Yeah.
I was just kind of we're just driving to talk to you, and you didn't say anything, and I look over and you're just I'm like, okay, this man is out.
Yeah, I needed a power nap, and after that I was good.
Hey, and then we had some food that was slightly better than expected.
Yeah, that's true, we did.
What the hell made us think it was a good idea to stay up all fucking night?
Honestly, I still think it was a good idea.
I mean, it was a good time at the time.
Think about it. I didn't really want to stay up all the way to Waterloo anyway. I was 2 hours from where we were. It's 2.5 from here. 3 hours almost.
See, I don't know. I didn't go to sleep on the way there.
See, I only slept between the first place and Waterloo. And then after that, I was good. Because I got an hour and a half.
I took a little nap while you guys were in the band.
Yeah, you took a long nap. Because we were in there for quite a while.
That's probably why the back seat was fucking dreary.
We were in there for a while because we had, the place was huge.
The place was huge. There was
we didn't even go through all of it.
No, there was a lot of buildings, multiple buildings that we went in.
Yeah, we only went into the main,
we went into the main one, and then there was, the silo thing.
Oh, yeah. The little dome. But, there was a bunch of small buildings off to the right, and then there was some farther back. And then we didn't even go as far as we could into the building.
Yeah.
Because it was just an open area, kind of. But...
And there was, the train thing.
Yeah, the train thing was sketchy. Did you? I don't even think we even told you about that.
No, you never told me about the train thing.
There's just a massive train that went all the way down.
There was a part where a train could pull in. We didn't go in that because it was very dark.
It was really dark, insanely dark.
Pitch black in
Yeah,
there.
you never told me about that.
Yeah, we didn't go in there. I don't think there was any pictures because there wouldn't have been a picture to take. It would have been a black screen.
I think I tried, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, you take some good shots and you miss some good shots.
Exactly.
I mean, hey, but you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky. What a man. What a man. But yeah.
We'll have to tell the full story about that on a...
That'll be a different day.
Yeah.
Maybe episode 3.
Yeah, maybe. Because that'll be a banger.
Yeah, that was...
We'll
have to have a bando day. Because we've had a few stories.
That's kind of why I wanted to wait. Because there'll be more and then we could talk about future.
And also talk about Waterloo.
Yeah.
That was gonna be a banger, but then...
Yeah.
But then it wasn't.
Yeah.
And I was actually going to go along with that one.
Yeah,
I was kind of disappointed.
That was going to be a banger.
But it's nice. I mean, bangers? Bandos are nice.
Yeah, we need to go on another.
We need to find another one first off.
Or just another like what we did right after the bandos when we went like hiking or whatever.
And we found the bus?
Yeah, that was pretty dope too. We need to go back up to Makokata because I was never there.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah.
Or not Makokata. What is it? Yeah, it is Makokata.
It's
The caves?
Yeah, I was getting Makokata and Makoshika.
I don't know what the heck
That's in Montana.
Oh.
Okay.
And I thought that I said that one first. I was
Twack.
like, Twack.
Ooh.
No, it's Makoshika. Yeah. And then Makokata. Because I was not there for that one because I believe you guys went this
Do you remember when we went to Makokata, we went into the one cave and all we could smell was someone smoking weed?
Oh, yes. So then we walked out, and this family walked up behind us, and they definitely thought that was us. Like, guaranteed they thought that was us.
You should have warned them first, but I'm like, it wasn't us.
Wasn't
that
there,
cave back there smells like sweet
They're like-
weed.
Didn't we walk in a little bit and it started to get like a little smoky?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
They were hotboxing a cave.
They honestly were. Like someone was back there hotboxing the cave.
They had to have been, dude.
That's incredible.
It's funny. It's a pretty cool place. You'd like it.
Then we went into the other cave and it smelled like weed as well, but someone wasn't in there.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
But it smelled low key.
We thought we found a cave at the one, and then it ended up being like 10 feet and it got really super narrow.
Yeah, like you guys are like, oh my god, a cave. So like you guys sprinted up there and I was just like falling behind, and by the time I got up there you guys were like, it was only 10 feet deep.
Well, it might have also been because
Like,
every
what's
time we went up, like anything there, we were like throwing rocks down.
Yeah.
Because was it
I
me
was
and
getting-
Thomas that went up
Yes.
to the bus or me and Jake?
Well, I went up to the bus as well.
Oh. Well, me and Thomas went up there first. And like,
Then
as
I
I was going up, I was like kicking down.
Yeah, I almost
massive
got
rocks.
I almost got
Yeah, I think
domed
one
by
almost
these
domed
things.
me while I was coming up.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
because it was all sand.
Yeah.
It was like sand and loose dirt, so the rocks just like, whoom.
I came up, I was like coming up behind you and Thomas, and I think, yeah, you knocked a fucking rock loose, and it came flying like this close to my face.
That would have been a Rip Jake's.
That'd have been a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
trying to climb up a thing and my face got wrecked.
But the bus was pretty cool. And it just like must have fallen off the side and started rolling
I don't
down.
know. Then there's the abandoned cars ones, Glissman or whatever.
Glissman is the place that we fish.
Yeah, there's abandoned cars there.
Really?
Yeah, there's like wrecked cars like halfway buried in the ground.
Huh.
Like there's
Yeah.
there's a few off to the left side, like you know if you walk down that main path,
Mm-hmm.
there's like two off to the left side and then was there one off to the right?
Maybe.
Off to the right is the lake
Yeah, I know, but
or
like
the pond.
you know how like if you keep going, the lake curves around, but then there's just woods on the right side?
Yeah,
I think there might
sadly.
be one in there as well.
Where it's all
Yeah.
thorns.
There's abandoned cars everywhere.
Mhm.
And then
There's some
abandoned
McKean.
cars
Yeah,
in
there is
Keene.
some in Keene. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen those.
Because me and Jake decided to just dip off to, which way would that be? To the east.
Yeah.
Like right when we went in, and instead of following the path, we just walked down and we were like, what the hell? And there was just like a little Chevy or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but
I think it was a Chevy. Wasn't there two?
there might have been. Oh yeah, one was like a little further down the
I
line.
think I've seen some like when we went there to do that one.
That was
thing
the
where-
best field trip ever.
Yeah, where they just like gave us maps and they're like
Have fun.
deuces.
I don't know why they trusted 8th graders
I
like
think they
that.
gave us a GPS with the coordinates to the place back in there, like to the home place or whatever.
Okay, but people could still get lost so easy.
Yeah.
And like, bad stuff could happen out there. And there was like no supervision.
There's some
We had
pretty-
whistles, all
Like,
right.
there's honestly some pretty steep drops here and there out there.
Yeah, there is. There's dirt. It's dirty. We should
like,
go
I
back
know-
there to be honest, or not Vose actually. Vose is not good. Vose is just like prairie.
Vose is just the little prairie, and then there's some woods, and that's about it.
Yeah, but Keene is quite like it's big enough that we could go there.
Yeah.
But we could also go somewhere else in Iowa, like
Yeah, we need to take a trip to Northeast.
or, yeah.
Northeast is cool. Have you been
Yeah.
to Northeast?
Yeah, I've been to Northeast Iowa.
Like the one cliff that me and Thomas just got up on the edge of the highway.
Or we could go to Ledges and walk around
That's getting
True.
old.
off the trail though. But there's not a whole lot.
There's
of
not a
place
whole
off-
lot to do
yeah,
off the trail there.
That's true.
Yeah,
Because most of the places that are popular have a trail going to it.
And most of the places that are cool that aren't even on an official trail have, like, worn down trail. You know what I mean?
Of people going there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, not an actual trail, but it's
There's
a trail.
people. Yeah.
like the one that goes up that rock,
Yeah.
like right across the bridge. There's like, have you been there?
Mm-hmm.
You go up the
Right
Right,
across
and
the
you climb
bridge,
up.
there's like, it says like, do not climb on rocks, but there's such a worn path going up it.
Because everyone goes up there.
And there's the time that we went to, when we went to Ledges, and it was like me, you, Damon, and Thomas,
Yeah.
and you tried to walk across the thing and fell. Do you remember that?
Yeah. You were. We were trying to. There was like, okay, so you know, like there's like ravines here and there out there. There was this like tree that fell across one, and we all tried to cross it, and I was crossing it, and about probably like fucking 6/8 of the way across or something like that.
That'd be
Maybe
3/4.
3/4, yeah. I was gonna say 7/8, and then I was like, probably not that far. Anyway, 3/4 of the way across. Yeah, I kind of fell a little bit.
He like was like he like had himself wrapped around, and it was funny.
And then I fell off.
Was there water underneath?
No, just a bunch of plants.
Oh, it wasn't very far down.
It's probably like 6-7 feet.
Oh.
Because like I was at the point where the ravine was coming back up.
Gotcha.
Now if I would have fell at the middle, I would have been boned.
How deep was it there?
Probably at least 15 feet.
You would have got a broken leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we would have. Well, Damon's probably beefy enough to carry Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Damon was.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
Backup quarterback for the Dallas Underground Mustangs. Actually, starting this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say he started.
Last year, I think he was the backup. Not sure.
Well, that would have been. When was that? 2016, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or was it?
2K16.
Yeah,
it was right at the end of summer of 2016.
Because it was right when we got our cameras, which would have been then.
When you and.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Did Thomas get his camera yet?
No.
It was just you.
So. It was just
You're
me.
the only one who got a camera.
Because Thomas was about to get his, and then, like, something happened with his bank account, so he didn't get it yet. And then.
I was gonna say I didn't think Thomas.
So he just brought my point and shoot along.
That's what it was.
Point and shoot.
Yeah. I think you brought your mom's camera, I thought.
Not on that one. That was before I started using my mom's camera. I started using my mom's camera in January of 2017.
Gotcha. Alright, well, it is 10:15.
Yeah.
I'm going to be getting back soon.
Yep. And this
So-
is probably getting a little lengthy.
It's 45 minutes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of podcasts that are like 2.5 hours.
It's probably a good time then. 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably time to wrap this up.
Yep.
Yeah. But thank you guys, if anyone is still here, for tuning in. We will we'll be recording more in the future, and hopefully actually have our fourth man that is supposed to always be here.
Sure.
So isn't the plan to record on Mondays, upload on Tuesdays?
Something like
today,
that.
yes.
Except for today. And we might record one tomorrow if Colin can come.
That's true.
Just
Oh,
to-
yeah. Since we have another...
Yeah.
Get
So,
2 videos out there for him to listen to, maybe?
yep.
Or
Well,
2
we could
podcasts.
upload tomorrow's like next week.
Yeah.
True.
Or like later this week, and then just get on the normal schedule or whatever. But
We'll have our first week be a weird schedule. We'll figure it out.
we'll see how it goes. We'll discuss that more in what we're going to record tomorrow, which I don't know when that one will be uploaded. This one will probably be uploaded tomorrow or the next day. And
We'll make it tonight.
upload it tonight?
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see how it goes. I've got to, like, edit it, kind
You could
of.
upload it tonight and then just have it published like tomorrow morning.
Yeah, true.
True. That way it's publishing on time.
Yep.
But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, and this is just the dudes being guys.
Just some dudes being guys.
Some dudes
And,
being guys.
We'll see you guys next time. Stay saucy.